is the reason there are so many people here in this building sort of buzzing around with work and creativity because that's how you came up working on the TV show? And you want to carry that same vibe?
We knew you were coming, and those are actors.
Am I getting punked?
This is like, have you ever seen that movie, The Sting, where they have to pretend it's a casino, but it's an off-track betting place, but it's not, and they just hire a bunch of actors?
So Ashton is in the grooming van outside.
He's watching. I love being around a lot of people. I come from a big family, a lot of siblings, and a lot of chaos. I like having people around. I like, I think you've noticed, like, I just love bouncing off of people.
Yes.
I get a perverse thrill out of them making fun of me. I don't know.
Yeah.
And they do.
And you get power from making fun of them.
Yes. I grow stronger by belittling them. If someone has an ailment, I really go to town. Where's your leg? Oh my God, Conan.
Jesus.
Don't say that to Limpy. I should learn Limpy's name, by the way. Fell asleep on a train track. Terrible. But I love having people around, and I can't work in a vacuum. There are times if I have to really think about something, I need to go off and be by myself, and I loathe it. But then I have to go back into this. We have this Keebler-Elf tree going here, and I really love that feeling of bouncing off. I mean, I it's so funny because I've been in comedy for so long, and I can certainly talk a blue streak. But this podcast, I think what makes the whole thing work is if I was here alone, it wouldn't happen. But I'm here with Sona and Matt and Eduardo and Blay, and I can bounce off them. They can challenge me. We can get into it. And so there's a little bit of a chemistry here that really makes it special.
It's so good that as a guest, I was wondering on the way here, like, okay, what's going to be my tactic in terms of being funny occasionally? And then as soon as you went, I was like, oh, I don't have to worry about carrying the weight of any of that, because to bounce off of you, to give you the idea, to set you up for the big joke makes me feel like I made the joke.
Yeah.
Also,
there's a big thing you learn in anything is just, I don't care how we get there as long as I'm happy that we get there. Like occasionally we'll go and I'll travel the podcast, and these two, I don't remember your names, but I'll get it.
You just said it.
I know, and I had it written on my hand, but then it washed away. My tears as I was laughing about Limpy. Tears of joy.
And yet you remembered his name, which
I know.
He's got one leg.
He's got one leg.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, get it together. You don't sleep on a train track. But
He didn't even hear the train.
Yeah. Now we can hear the train.
But like this
pod... sleep on the train.
That's the problem with those Acellas. They're so quiet.
Coming on strong. I fell asleep on that train. When I woke up, I was walking all wrong.
Walking all wrong. I love that.
All wrong.
Man.
All night long. I was walking all wrong. With one leg strong. And the other one hanging, just bopping along. I was walking along.
Okay, so you've got Ballad of Limpy.
Ballad of Limpy.
And what is it? Shitfinger Jones?
Shitfinger Jones.
No, wait a minute. You have half an album
This
already.
is what I do. This is what I do.
This is where you should come.
If I'm lucky, you guys go home tonight, take your jacket off, and you go, I was walking all wrong. And your spouse or roommate says, what's that you're singing?
I like
and you
that.
Go, Mayor started singing it, and it's stuck in my head.
Is that the
I
Ballad
was
of
walking all wrong.
So sing more.
Back on.
And also, in your version, the leg is still there, but it's hanging on by a thread.
In my version, it's on Tunnel of Love by Bruce Springsteen.
And the man in the sun.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Well, it's Saturday night. I fell asleep on the tracks. And when I woke up, I felt something different run up and down my back. My right leg was mostly hanging on by a thread.
I love this song.
It's so good.
That was a great contribution, by the
Yeah,
way.
well, you're gonna
Whatever you just did.
You act like I didn't elevate what John did. I elevated what John did.
No, you didn't.
John was singing in his
Yep.
barely passable voice,
Barely.
and then I added, which I
That
think
was
makes
like
it.
a 10 a.m. orgasm. I don't know what you were doing.
If I could have an orgasm at 10 a.m., I'd be quite happy, sir.
Yeah, you're about right for me. Someone's been looking at my iCal. Yeah, high time, 10 a.m. high time. People want to go on a date. I'm like, sorry. Every day begins at 10:30 a.m. If you want to go on a date with me, you got to get your request in before 10 o'clock a.m.
The new Apple Watch has a
That's
function
right.
that lets you know when John Mayer has orgasm. And I know how to turn it off.
Imagine
'cause I'll
that
be-
a macro.
It's like
One
the
more
U2
thing.
album. It's just on there.
No,
You
it's,
have
I mean,
choice?
first of all, you can turn it off, but you have to go in to the fucking
Oh, yeah.
whole thing and turn it off.
Yeah.
So I'll just be walking, it'd be 10 every morning around 10 a.m. It goes like, and I'm like,
They'd say, one more thing. With Apple's new exciting Jack Track, you can find out when you or your loved ones are pleasuring themselves so as to better time your amorous moments. We believe that with a new longer life battery in the Ultra 8 and Jack Track,
I love the Jack Track.
Apple-
That's an app. The Jack Track. You've got 2 songs in an app out of
Yes.
this relatively short
that's what we do.
discussion.
That's what we do.